What's up, everybody? Jaxxsin here, and today I gotta admit that I was wrong about a couple things, but I still stand in my decision and stand firm in it. So, Overwatch was free for the weekend, and it was cool. It was really cool. I actually knew about this thing happening about 5 days in advance, as 3 of my friends, Chris, Toxic, and fucking Nito, all of them messaged me in different ways, telling me that it's free. Like, check it out. And so I had it ready. I downloaded it. I started with a couple games with my friend Toxic. I got to play some games with my buddy Nito. I got to play some games with my friends Trev and Cass, which is super fun. I even caught like my buddy Les on Sunday. It was super funny. When I first saw him online, it wasn't like I didn't even notice he was online. It was because it put him on a match against me and they fucking face rolled me. And I was like, Les, you're a dick, dude. And he immediately invited me, and it was fun, dude. We ran a few and we won all of them, I'm pretty sure. And so it was really tempting for me to pick this up after that, because I started to see something in Overwatch that I didn't see before, and that was the fun involved. And that it is a really fun game, and on the surface it's not boring. I'm gonna get into the deeper part of it, where I still maintain I was right, but I was wrong about the gameplay. The gameplay is there's some nuance here and there's some balance with the classes, but then at the same time there's not. There's this character Bastion that's just basically, if you're pushing something and they're defending something, that fucking Bastion, if he's on their team, like, you've got to have a break to get to him. And in the not a fucking competitive mode, just like the quick match mode, there can be as many of one character on any team as fucking they want. So they could have, 6 Bastions just set up in turret mode. That dude needs a cooldown for that. He needs one round so he can do that L1 ability, or the ability where he turns himself into a turret, whatever. And, then he gets a cooldown. He gets 1 fucking rounds of those, or those do less damage, because that character is broken as shit. And I've played a lot of fucking games. That character is broken as shit. He's almost an essential character to have in your fucking group. So that's the thing. If there's characters that it's like, if you have them, you're at an advantage, then it's imbalanced. And it's breaking the game for other characters that, aren't as OP, that don't get played as much, because, you know what I mean. But this is Blizzard, and I'm not even going to get into my history with PvP as Blizzard. Let's just say World of Warcraft patch notes were like, alright, which class are they going to like this time? Is it going to be my class, or is it going to be a different class? Or am I re-rolling, or is my character safe? But that's neither here nor there. But there was always one class that was just dominant in PvP, regardless of how fucking hard they tried to balance things, to the point where it almost felt like Blizz was just like, we really like this class, this round. But that's the feeling I got with that Bastion character. I was just like, wow, Blizzard really fucking was proud of this one, I guess. Because, no fucking cooldown in between that. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? He just does way too much damage. He does way too much damage. You have 2 of those set up and they're shooting at your, Reinhold or whatever his name is, Reinhardt. Anyway, back to what I was saying about Overwatch as a whole. As a $60 purchase, that, in that video I said I was glad that I didn't buy it, and I'm standing fast in that decision. And I am. I will not pay $60 for Overwatch. This is the kind of thing where if it was on sale for $30, I'd really be thinking about it really hard. Like, if it had a flash sale or something like that for $30, or someone was like, here's a copy of it for $30, I'd be thinking about it really hard. But I still don't think I'd do it, and I'm going to explain why here. Because I feel like this is the same type of game as Star Wars Battlefront, and that's it, and Battleborn. Because you know what? Fuck you, don't even come to me fucking telling me that Battleborn has anything to offer other than PvP. Don't you dare. Those fucking story missions get old after twice. Those things get old after running them 2 times. So don't tell me that shit is extra content. Or the fucking survival mode in Star Wars, for that matter. Those fucking games are multiplayer only games. Many games nowadays are moving towards that exact model, where it's just going to be multiplayer only. I mean, look at Quake. It's just This is happening. And my issue I have with this, with games that are multiplayer only, is I can get the same experience, not the same exact experience, not this refined gameplay that this game runs smooth. Like, this is the smoothest running game next to Doom. Like, this is pushing fucking the best running game I've played on the console ever. It runs smooth as fuck. There's no hiccups, nothing ever. It's smooth as shit. I mean, it's Blizzard. It's Blizzard. But where you get into this, where I feel like I can get the same experience of a multiplayer only game for free. Okay? And the thing about the ones that I play is there's benefits to those. For instance, this week, not this weekend, but the Labor Day weekend, they had in Killstrain, this little dinky fucking game I play that you won't find more than fucking 700 people in the playlist, and that's max. Like, that's max. That's the max amount of people playing that game, about 700 people at any given time, and that's max. Sometimes it's down in the 1-200s, all right? Sometimes you're waiting 5, 6, 7 minutes for a match, right? But this dinky little game had a fucking, an awesome-ass contest over the fucking Labor Day weekend where they said the highest score this week, so, every match you get a score, and that, added to your total for the weekend. The top 50 players got a unique skin for a character. Completely unique, completely exclusive. They were giving it away at PAX West or whatever the fuck was going on. And they said, hey, let's get the community involved. Let's give them a chance to get this skin, right? So there's all these, and then not only that, there's also just like you get rewarded with, gold if you after so many wins and stuff. And so like there's still the opportunity to earn these skins through gameplay that you don't have to buy. You know what I mean? But there are some you have to buy. But that's just a dinky little game, and I got a unique skin in there, right? That proves that I've played the game, that I know what I'm doing in the game, that I'm top 50 in the game, right? All of the rewards in Overwatch, this $60 title, this $60 AAA title, right? It's only $40 on the PC, by the way, which just shows you. That shows you that these fucking companies understand their market. And that kind of fucking insults me. That kind of makes me feel fucking insulted. Because I'm not a stupid fucking person. Alright? And why are they getting it for $40 and I'm having to pay $60? And don't give me this fucking Legacy Edition bullshit. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. Overwatch Deluxe fucking Mouth Edition. I don't care how they're justifying it. They're doing it because they know they can. Alright? And so, and even then, I don't even think this game's worth fucking $40. Okay? I don't at all. Right? And the reason for that is that everything in this game that is a reward is buried behind a slot machine. There's no, and this is why I still feel like this game, yeah, it's really good. There's several layers of fun to the gameplay. But it's Blizzard. And it's fucking lazy. This is a Blizzard game and it's fucking lazy because it's Blizzard. Okay? And I smell Activision all over it. It just stinks. Smells like one of their little fucking pet projects, right? And when you get to the fucking root of this thing is I've never ever in all of my life hunted an achievement harder than some of the achievements I hunted in World of Warcraft. I remember there was one, you had to infiltrate the enemy cities and shoot the leaders in the face with a BB gun, okay? That shit took me the greater part of 12 hours to accomplish that. Luckily I was able to get in on a raid with one group in order to shoot the other, one of the guys in the face, because it was King Rid. I couldn't get in that city. That fucking, you have to know that game, all right? But some of these were the hardest fucking things I ever hunted down. And then I get a fucking Blizzard title. A Blizzard title. You're telling me that Blizzard made this game. And they have all of the rewards not buried behind, challenges, things that you need to do to master things or anything like that. No. Every time you level up, you get a fucking quarter. You get a quarter, you get to put it in this slot machine and you get to pull this bar. Alright? It's fucking so stupid. It's so stupid. So you never feel good about a skin, right? Unless you bought it, right? But even then, do you really feel good about it? Because it was just luck that gave you the fucking currency in order to buy it. doesn't mean you're good. Doesn't mean you're good at all. All right? There could be somebody who goes fucking 0-20 every goddamn fucking game of Overwatch, and he could accrue enough currency to purchase the same skin as you, bro. And fuck, it could take him less time. Because he could just be luckier than you and get it before you do. All right? And coming from Blizzard, like I said, the architects behind some of the fucking hardest challenges I've ever undertaken. Some of the most taxing, grueling fucking work. I'm talking dailies for over a month. Legit. Because it's a daily, over a month. Right? To do this in order to get this, in order to do this, in order to get this title. That's meaningless. Except for you look at it and you're like, holy shit. I know what that entails. And in this game, it's not like that. It's not like that. You see someone in a skin, you're like, lucky fucker. Right? Doesn't mean they're good. Doesn't mean shit. It just means they got lucky on a random fucking roll on a fucking random fucking slot machine they got for leveling up. Alright? And you're gonna say, oh, well, if you do better, you're gonna fucking level up faster. Oh, don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit. This game is maximized to the casual, son. I was noticing it fucking, I was doing shit fucking for the first, like, several games. And even then, when I started to get good, I was still getting my ass kicked all the time. Alright? So don't give me this bullshit that it doesn't fucking... I was still getting the same amount of XP. I literally didn't notice a difference from the matches that I kicked ass in and the matches that I didn't do so good in. The only difference I would notice is when the match would go longer due to like more extended fights, like more coordinated team fights, when the matches would last a little bit longer. And that's when I was like, all right, like this, you know, now we're getting somewhere. And I was seeing some fucking return. I was seeing more and more XP. But other than that, dude, no, don't tell me this. No. I think maybe it gives you a little bit more if you're on the victory team, but other than that, I bet you it's pretty fucking standard. Because I leveled up pretty quick in Call of Duty, and I'm shit at fucking Call of Duty. So, but this is just my point. This is why it's not worth what they're fucking charging. I don't even think it's worth what they're charging on the PC. Don't get me wrong, this is a great game. Maybe if you have like 5 friends that are always going to be on and you're always going to be playing it with, like maybe it's worth $40. At most, like I'd pay 30 for this. And that's like, cause like even Garden Warfare 2, which I liked fucking the first one, the first Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I enjoyed that game. Like it was fun. It was dinky. It was silly, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. And you know, I never got really competitive in it, but I played it quite a bit. I bought it on the PS3 and I played it for quite a while. And so that was up for sale for $30. And I was thinking about getting it and I had the money, but I was like, no. Because it's multiplayer only, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like we live in a point in time where we need to not be paying for the multiplayer only experience that we can get for free at so many different places. I think that as gamers, we need to stand united and demand a standard. Because I'm telling you, like right away, like even if Overwatch had the fucking mission, the amount of missions that Battleborn did, they'd be done better. They'd be smoother. They would be functioning upon release. And I would totally want, and even now, like I would fucking give anything to be able to fucking somehow get a refund from fucking buying Battleborn and somehow be able to trade it for Overwatch. Because Overwatch is 10 times the game fucking Battleborn is. 10 times the fucking game. And that's sad. Because Battleborn has like missions and like, you know, really hard challenges. They're not really hard. They just fucking, they're time consuming as fuck. Built to kind of last you in this dull. But the gameplay in this is 10 times better. It stayed fresh because there was multiple maps. It wasn't like constant same scenery. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like Battleborn, like that's the thing about Killstrain is I've kind of mellowed out on that because it's just got the one game mode. You know what I mean? That's how it felt with Battleborn, man. I got burnt out on fucking Battleborn before I did Killstrain. Anyway, to be sure though, I was wrong when I said Overwatch was boring. It's not boring, it's actually a lot of fun, especially playing with your friends. And I was grateful Blizzard gave me the opportunity to do that with my buddies this weekend. And who knows, maybe I'll pick this up on a flash sale. But I stand by my it's lazy. For Blizzard, this is lazy. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me know what you guys thought. I know y'all love it, man. But let me know what you think about my video in the comments. And take care of yourselves. I love you. Till next time, keep being awesome and stay safe.